going to start with the film Fighter that I went to see on a whim. You know, it was just one of those days I wanted to go to the movies, and I just saw this poster, and I was like, what is this, man? And it said Fighter, and it looked like a Indian gentleman in a fighter jet. So I clicked the trailer, and I was like, hey, this looks kind of cool. So in this film, Shamsher Pathania fulfills his lifelong dream and becomes a member of the Indian Air Force. As he faces rigorous challenges, Patty must rise above his own limitations to become a true hero. And I'm a big fan of fighter jets. And so I was like, all right, man, let me give it a chance. The only thing that was, giving me doubts was the runtime. This thing is 2 hours and 40 minutes. When you go see a Bollywood film, they give you a lot of movie. You're gonna be spending some time in there, yo. They try to give you the maximum length, I guess, for your ticket. But this thing was so much like Top Gun. It was kind of hilarious, and it was kind of amusing in that way. It also had the team dynamics. You got this pilot who's cocky, who's the the hothead, and the guy that's on his way up. And then you got this crazy, mysterious enemy. Although I will say, what surprised me, they were going against Pakistan and some terrorists that were based in Pakistan. So I thought it was kind of bold to have, considering India and Pakistan's rivalry.
Yeah.
It reminded me how all of our films used to have us versus the Russians, in the 80s and the 90s. So, but other than that, there's some romance going on, and stuff like that. And, shout out to our main guy. He's definitely has the charisma. The Rithik, Roshan, he plays Patty, as they call him, his nickname. He's our main pilot here. And it's funny, man, because he's also this charming guy. He's smooth with the ladies. So there's some goofy stuff going on. There's like a, in the beginning, they have like a meeting. They're all eating dinner. And one of the pranks is like, I bet you can't get these women to such and such. And they get these women to give them their food by just him rolling up and winking. And it's goofy as hell, man. There's a few music numbers. I didn't mind so much. Because they were really well done, man. I will say one thing about Bollywood films. I think they have the best cinematography going, man. It's between them and the Koreans. Like, when you see one of their films, it's going to be beautiful. Like the angles, the composition, the when they do the dance numbers.
They
go over the top with it.
If we'll ever see some of those cinematographers from those areas, in mainstream American films and stuff. I love film, whatever.
Yeah, because this stuff looks really great, man. All the time, every time I've seen it. But overall, I had a good time, man. It's not the best. Like, if we're looking at, compared to Top Gun Maverick, this would be like Iron Eagle Maverick. You know what I'm saying? It's almost a B movie version, but it is boosted up with the high quality Bollywood production values, and it has, a feel good kind of feeling at its core. Like I said, the bad guy stuff kind of tripped me out too, because that gets a little funny. And it's funny too because our guy, he's not only a top pilot, but later on he actually gets out of the plane just like Top Gun Maverick. But for some reason he's like Rambo out of the plane too. So that was interesting.
Question: Can he run like Tom Cruise?
Nah. But he could punch like Statham. He can punch like Statham. Like I said, this is the Iron Eagle version. So but yeah, the action I thought was really good. The fighter pilot stuff, the jet stuff, that's really what I came for. And that was pretty well done. The only thing though, they did kind of go a little bit extra, whereas Top Gun, they were using real planes. You could tell a lot of this is CGI. And thusly, these planes are doing things that real planes really can't do maneuverability wise. But it's fun. It plays out really well on the big screen with the explosions and all that set pieces. But like I said, man, the runtime is crazy on this, man. So the interesting thing is, because we're watching it in an American theater, halfway through, like after this one major scene, intermission pops up and the movie does not stop. And I'm just wondering, I was like, damn, Riku, give us like 5. But so you just sit there, and a couple seconds later, the movie starts right back up again, and you just toughen it out to the end, man. It's solid, man. Like, if I gotta rate it, I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. For what it is. Especially right now, there's not really a whole lot out that I want to see, and the things that I do want to see, they're usually not playing near me, or for whatever reason. But It was alright. Just for a random day picking a film like this, I thought it was pretty cool, you know?